Hello, my friend. We are back for the final week of the 21 Days of Beauty at Ulta, and I've got a lot of information for you to help you not to buy crap. If that sounds interesting to you, hang tight. We're getting into it right now. Ooh, I'm chilling today. I didn't even wash my hair today. I was like, you know what? I am researching today. I'm going to focus on the research. If I get to take a shower, the shower will happen. If I run out of time, the shower won't happen. And that's what happened today. Because what I have for you today is front and back, 7 pages of notes, well, 6.5 pages of notes on Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty, because Ulta decided in the 3rd week they were gonna drop all the skincare down, and I'm like, oh. What I'm gonna do is I'm not going to read you 7.5 double-sided pages of notes. It's not gonna happen. What is gonna happen is I am going to summarize this stuff for you, and I'm gonna try to get through it as quickly as possible, giving you the main points. Before I do that, I wanna give my disclaimer. I am not a dermatologist. I am not an esthetician. I am an ingredient enthusiast. I really enjoy learning about this stuff, just like anything that people find interest in. Whether your love is a specific sport or cooking or 1920s literature, whatever it is that you love, you know, at least for me, I like to know everything I can about it, and that is where I'm coming from as far as the ingredient portion of this video. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the first day of week 3, which is March 31st. Okay, first thing available are the Urban Decay eyeshadows and Moon Dust eyeshadows. I personally, at the $10 price point, maybe on the eyeshadows if you see a particular color that's really calling your name, but the Moon Dust shadows for me were a hot stinking mess. I decluttered all the ones I had. I think I had 3 or 4 of them, decluttered them all. Glitter fallout all over my face through the day. It just very sheer wash of glitter. I think you can get glitters like this for much less expensive. And the eyeshadows are good, but are they really worth $10 a piece? For me, no. Definitely not worth $20 a piece. This is what killed me on Ulta, is they have all these little kits and things, so I had to research all the little kits. So the first thing is the Origins Travel and Trial Kit. It's a $56 value. It's gonna be about 15 bucks. The Checks and Balances Face Wash. SkinCharisma.com is one of my favorite websites to kind of start my search for skincare ingredients. They said that there are 4 ingredients in the top 10 of this ingredient list that are bad for oily skin, but I couldn't find corroborating research studies to go with them, so I don't know how valid that is. There are some skin soothing ingredients and some antioxidants in here. And there's also spearmint leaf oil, where I've always heard that mint leaf oil is not good for your skin. Apparently this one is the least offender of all of the mint oils for your skin. So, is this making me go, yes, I want this face wash? No, not really, but maybe it's good. The Ginseng Energy Boost Gel Moisturizer Oil, lots of citrus oils in here. You know, if you've been watching these, I do not like lemon anything in my skincare, especially very high up in the ingredient list. There is lemon peel oil in here, so that's a right away kind of a no for me. There's also grapefruit peel oil, same kind of situation. Spearmint leaf oil, there's limonene in here, which is another lemon ingredient. I mean, just lots of those citrus oils that I personally don't like because they're not good for your skin. There are some good things in here, like aloe leaf extract, which is better than aloe leaf juice, shea butter and jojoba butter, but still, again, I'm kind of like, the eye cream seems like more of a calming thing than anything. There is some antioxidant stuff going on in here. This one doesn't seem to be a must-have for me either. And then the high potency Night Amends resurfacing cream with fruit-derived AHAs. There's squalene in here, which is a little different than squalene. It's actually more volatile, I guess is the word. It goes bad pretty quickly, the squalene. So even though that's a really good skincare ingredient, short shelf life. Careful with that one. Make sure you use it up if you choose to get this. There's jojoba esters in here. There's glycerin, so that's really good for hydration. Tons and tons of oils and extracts, including bitter orange, regular orange, which aren't as bad as the other citrus ones, but still. There's coffee seed extract, which is gonna help you with the depuffing. And eventually we get to the AHAs, the lactic acid and the salicylic acid. Honestly, with this kit, I'm not super impressed with it. I guess for $15, it may be worth trying. Keep in mind, you're only getting 2 ounces of total product trying these things, so you don't get a lot. But if you've always wanted to try these things, maybe. I personally think there's other things that I would want to invest in more than this particular kit. Next, the Sugar Rush by Tarte Preppy Precision Liner. I don't know anything about that. I can't speak to that. Exuviance. All right, we have the Age Reverse Introductory Kit. It's a $108 value. It's $40. The Bioactive Wash, there's one ingredient ingredient I wanted to mention, gluconoacetone. It's not acetone because there's no I, but something like that. It's a polyhydroxy acid, which I'd never heard of. Usually it's either AHA or BHA. I don't know. But apparently the reason why you don't see this one as much is because it doesn't penetrate the skin as well as AHAs and BHAs. So this is one that's better for a long-term use rather than a short-term use. You're going to see it, 6 to 12 weeks after using it. And this is only a sample size. So I don't know how much you're going to be able to see as far as effects from this particular sample size. Also, I saw a note about this that you should ask your doctor if you have thin or sensitive skin before using this ingredient. There do seem to be some nice fruit and leaf extracts in there, but well, no. The eye contour gets a little bit better where you have something called capryl where it's kind of like a fake plumping of your skin. It's very temporary. It fills in your fine lines and it's supposed to give you that plumped look, but it's not real. There is glycerin, which is a humectant. It's going to pull moisture into your skin. Shea butter. There is a PEG 100 stearate, so if you have broken skin, you don't want to use this product. Then once we get all the way down to like the 19th ingredient, that's when we pack in the skincare ingredients with peptides, vitamin A, which is retinol palmitate, vitamin C ester, vitamin E, sodium hyaluronate, caffeine, all this good stuff. But it takes going way down to the bottom for it to really be the really good stuff. So I don't know how much you need in the ingredients in order to be effective, but I would wish that they were a little higher up than ingredient 19. The Day Repair SPF 20. That one has the octinoxate sunscreen in it, which is the one that contributes to coral bleaching. So if you are environmentally aware in that way, you want to skip this one because even washing it down the sink can affect the environment. There are some good ingredients: shea butter, retinol, actual retinol in here, and the tocopherol acetate, which is a vitamin E. So there are some good skincare ingredients in this. The Night Lift is very, very similar to the eye contour with the shea butter, the glycerin. There's some glycolic acid in there, which is a chemical exfoliator. So you want to make sure you use sunscreen if you're going to be using this. And then a lot of the same peptides and things that are in the eye contour. I think Exuviance is a great brand. They include a lot of really good ingredients. I think you're going to see more effects with this than you would with the Origin stuff. But at the same time, again, it's not super blowing me away just because a lot of the good stuff, it's probably in very low concentration. All right, as we move into April 1st, we have the Laura Geller Spackle products. I do enjoy Laura Geller Spackle products. They remind me a lot of the Smashbox Photo Finish primers. My aunt loves the Laura Geller Spackle stuff. Every time I see it, I think of her. It's a nice primer, especially if you're looking for a silicone-based primer. The Perricone MD Cold Plasma stuff, the stuff is outrageously expensive. And I was like, all right, let's get into this. How much does this stuff suck? Let's find out. And I have to tell you, it's actually really, really good skincare. So if you're looking for good anti-aging skincare and you're looking to invest in something, this would be the time to get this stuff. It's really good. So they have a face version and an eye version. Number 2 ingredient, glycerin. We have that PEG 100 stearate. So again, not on broken skin. I'm not even gonna try this one. There's way too many syllables in this one. I'll just put it right here. It can create smoother skin by increasing the moisture level in your skin. It also might be a great acne treatment, and it also helps other ingredients to seep into your skin, which is great, especially considering there's a lot of really good skincare in here. The 9th ingredient is a form of vitamin C, which is fantastic. It can increase your collagen levels. It can even the melanin production throughout your skin. And also there have been some studies that say it can repair UV damage in your skin, which is awesome. Then we load up with a bunch of peptides, which encourage collagen production, which is awesome. Tetrazine is another ingredient that might encourage collagen production. We have glycolic acid, which is that chemical exfoliator. I kind of like it a little further down because then it's going to be a little less harsh on the skin. And then sunflower seed oil, which is awesome. Yeah, great hydrator, great antioxidant. So lots and lots of those kinds of things in here. Really, really good, even though it is very pricey. I personally like the idea of the face one better than the eye one because way up high, we do have olive fruit oil. And we talked about this last week in that there was a study done because I didn't go into it too much, but they were trying to look at olive oil as an oil for babies. And what they found was that straight olive oil on the skin after 5 days of straight olive oil in the same place damaged the skin's barrier. So they measured it before they put the olive oil on, they measured it 5 days later, and they saw the damage happening to the skin barrier. So they knocked out olive oil as a good ingredient to put on babies. So when you see olive oil high up in an ingredient list, you probably will be fine if you're just using it once a week, twice a week. But if you're using it, 4, 5, 6, 7 days a week, you could be doing more harm than good. This one is, getting a little further down, but at the same time, I don't know about this one. It is an antioxidant, a moisturizer, and an antibacterial. So as long as it's far enough down, mixed with other things, then you'll probably be fine. But there's really no way to know because they don't have to tell us how much olive oil is in there. Along with all that, we have all of those really good peptides to help with that collagen production. And then Echium Plantagineum seed oil, which is a really, really good moisturizer, I've learned. It helps you repair your skin's barrier, and it also improves hydration and roughness in your skin, and also helps boost the production of your collagen. So lots of good things in there. Oh, and then the sunflower seed oil as well. Oh, I didn't realize there's a third one. There's a cold plasma neck and chest one too. But honestly, the face one is my favorite. Let me just tell you about the chest and neck and why it's just a little bit different. You have that humectant where it brings the moisture into your chest and neck area, and then niacinamide, which is going to even out your skin tone here, which is my big problem I have here, is evening that. I'm working on it. It's getting better with another product that I've been using. And those are very high up on the ingredient list. So if you're looking for hydration and evening of the skin tone, then yes, on the neck one, but you might be able to find niacinamide a lot cheaper in another product. As we go down to the sixth ingredient, we have a UV absorber, we have an antioxidant, we have another peptide. Also, this particular ingredient, which I'm not going to, it's stupid long, I'm not even gonna try. It helps protect the formula, the actual formula of the product from light damage, which is really, really important because once a product is exposed to light and air, it starts kind of degrading depending on the ingredient. So this will help protect this particular product. And then finally, there's bisabolol, which is skin enhancing, and it is a penetration enhancer, so it'll help everything seep into all of this and give you all of the skincare goodness. So honestly, I wish I could say that these weren't recommend because they're so expensive, but they are recommends. This one I was really surprised because it's Clinique, and I don't know, I'm just skeptical of like these big mainstream skincare brands selling snake oil, I don't know. But Clinique Moisture Surge 72-hour replenishing hydrator, wow, that was timed well. It's $19.50 on sale. Glycerin, trehalose, which will help your skin to retain moisture. Sucrose, which is sugar. It's actually hydrating to your skin. And then the hydroxyethyl urea, which is another really great skincare ingredient. You've got green tea leaf extract. You've got some aloe juice, which is soothing. You've got caffeine. It actually looks like a pretty legit product, especially at a $20 price point. I think this looks like a really good one, but it's only for Diamond and Platinum members, which is a super bummer. The last thing on April 1st is the brands Too Cool for School, Touch in Soul, and IPKN. I haven't really tried a whole lot from those brands. I do recommend the Touch in Soul primer, the face primer that we got in BoxyCharm. It is a lot of silicone, so if you don't like silicone on your face, you're not gonna like it, but it really is a very nice feeling for me. It also helps my makeup stay on longer, so I really like that a lot. And just a heads up, I didn't like their eyeshadow duos. They're like a little thing, and they've got eyeshadow stuff on it. They dried out really fast, real chunky. I don't like those at all. And I haven't really tried much from Too Cool for School or IPKN, so I'm just gonna, I don't know. I just don't know. Hopefully we're moving along fast enough. I'm trying to summarize as best as I can. There's so much information. We're like 2.5 pages down. April 2nd, 50% off of Lime Crime Venus palettes. I've never tried the Venus palettes. I only tried one of the Polly Pocket palettes and I did not like it. I found it to be very powdery. When I blended it, it just blended away. It was just, the formula was very, very cheap. I have heard a lot of people really love the Venus palettes. I've never tried them, so I can't speak to them. Okay, First Aid Beauty. Again, I was super skeptical, but I'm actually quite impressed with these, and they are definitely a lot lower as far as price. So keep an ear out for these, see if you think they'll be good. The Facial Radiance Pads, you have aloe leaf juice as the number 2 ingredient, which is skin soothing, the glycerin, which is gonna be that humectant, that's gonna bring the moisture into your skin, and then the cucumber fruit water, which is also skin soothing. Then we get into the AHAs, we get lactic acid and glycolic acid. Make sure you use your sunscreen, ladies and gentlemen. Then we get into all the oils and extracts and things, and the first one listed is white tea leaf extract, which I'm hoping the reason why it's first is because there's the most of that in there, because as we go down, we do get that lemon peel extract, which I don't like, but it's really far down, so it's possible there isn't a whole lot in there, so you might be okay. I don't know, but for the price with those good AHAs in there, this might be a good thing. Just definitely go easy if you've never used the chemical exfoliator before. Try them once a week, twice a week, see how your skin is, and slowly build up from there. Okay, Estee Lauder. I just want to shake them. Okay, so we have the Daily Wear Multi-Protection Antioxidant 24-Hour Moisture Cream Broad Spectrum SPF 15. It's like the longest name ever. It's $17. It does have the sunscreen in there. And then the first ingredient that looks like super cool is guava fruit extract, which is an excellent antioxidant. But the problem is when it's exposed to light and air, it loses a lot of its antioxidant properties. And look what the packaging is. It's a jar. So what's going to happen as soon as you open that jar? It's going to start losing its antioxidant properties. And by the time you get through it, no more antioxidant. It's like, really, dude? Really? There is also something in here called gentian root extract, which is skin soothing, and it also has antioxidant in there. There's lots of other extracts and oils and stuff, but honestly, like, there's so many of them. I'm wondering, like, okay, this is with a lot of the products in skincare. When you see those really, really long ingredient lists, and it's like, okay, so they probably have this vat, let's say it's like a 10-gallon vat of this stuff, and they're like, okay, we'll put in the water and the cyclopentasiloxane, and we'll put in the glycerin, and we'll put in all this stuff, and then we're gonna put in a little bit of guava extract and a little bit of ginseng root extract, and we're just gonna put a teeny tiny little bit of all of these little things, and then they stir it up, you know, they got a tablespoon in a 10-gallon vat, you know, and then they can put it in there as it's an ingredient in there. And that's what kills me about these ingredient lists. It's like, if you have 100 ingredients on your list, how much really are you gonna be able to put in a 1-ounce bottle? I'm just asking. Really? We're gonna get to more of those in a bit. Oh, there's other companies on the hook for that, I'll let you know. Let's move on to the Dermadoctor Kakadu C High Potency Evening Oil. They are not kidding. When they say high potency, they are not kidding. $37, this one's definitely worth it, at least based on the ingredients. Caprylic and capric triglyceride, that is gonna help everything seep into your skin better, and that's the first ingredient. Second ingredient, vitamin C. Yes. Third ingredient, vitamin E. Yes. Fourth ingredient, green tea. Yes. I mean, it's like, are you serious? This stuff is amazing. Okay, superoxide dismutase, I don't know. Okay, it's an antioxidant and it helps your skin repair itself from free radical damage, which is awesome. There's also been some studies that it is an anti-inflammatory and also that it may help precancerous cells from changing, which would be very exciting if that's actually a thing. That's pretty cool. April 3rd, 50% off of the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. It's a great powder. Same thing as we've been talking about with the Beauty Bakery powder, the Too Faced powder. I find that this one is just as good. Oh, and the Bare Minerals powder. They're just all very finely milled setting powders, and they work great for what they're supposed to do. Setting your makeup, helping your makeup stay on longer, taking away some of the dewiness if it's too dewy, things like that. It's a great setting powder. It's fantastic. All right, Philosophy, again, I honestly, I would love to one day be able to find a Philosophy skincare product that I think looks good. This is not one of them. And this is the thing too. Whenever you see a product that says miracle in the title, I would take a second look. Because, and they're claiming it's a miracle, like really? Really? Okay. No, it's not. I'm just letting you know. I mean, there's some good things in here. So people that use it may see some results, but some of this other stuff is much better. We've got safflower olasomes, which is a moisturizer. And the way that it was explained where I was reading about it was that it doesn't all affect as soon as you put it on. So through the day, it'll keep feeding you the good moisturizing ingredients, which I think is pretty cool. There's the glycerin, which is that humectant to bring moisture into your skin. And then there's a fermented yeast, which might help with UV damage, but there isn't a lot of research behind it. And then we have the preservative. Yay, that's it. That's all your skincare. No, nope, this is not a recommend. You can do better. It's not bad. You can just do better. That's all. All right, the Boscia's Besties Kit, it's $22.50. Honestly, if you have oily skin, I'm gonna be talking to you on this one. If you don't have oily skin, I would say absolutely skip this one. You get the cleansing oil, you get a cleanser, you get a mask, a peel-off mask, and you get a pore pudding. And they look like they're pretty generous size samples, like over an ounce to close to an ounce. So that's pretty good. The cleansing oil has that olive oil in it. So like we were saying earlier, just be careful not to use it every single day. But there's also avocado oil in here, which is really good. Tocopherol acetate, which is that vitamin E. Eucalyptus leaf oil, which is good. There is menthol in here. I learned that there are some people that are allergic to menthol. Some people don't like that cooling feeling. There's a whole bunch of other oils and extracts in here. May work very, very well to remove makeup and dirt and oil and all of that. Just be careful not to use it every single day because of that olive oil. Now the black cleanser, we've got that glycerin in here. There's licorice root extract, which is an anti-inflammatory, can I speak, and an antioxidant. There's glycolic acid, which is that AHA that's gonna help exfoliate your skin. And then there's charcoal powder to detoxify. So that's gonna be probably a pretty good one. If you've been watching my videos recently, we've been talking a lot about peel-off masks and how the actual act of peeling a mask off of your face just isn't good for your skin. And a lot of these peel-off masks contain denatured alcohol, which destroys your skin barrier. This is the first peel-off mask I've ever seen without denatured alcohol. Instead, they use witch hazel water, which is going to be more of a toning kind of thing for your skin. Because it's a water, not an extract, it's not as good as an extract, but you'll probably still get that pore shrinkingness, which will be great for somebody with oily skin, large pores. There's glycerin, which is that humectant, and then we have honeysuckle flower extract, which I'd never looked up before. It's skin soothing and it's an antioxidant. And then there's a bunch of other extracts and things. There's a jojoba seed oil, there's charcoal powder, but it's all the way down at the bottom. So this one isn't a huge no, but what I would recommend because what I've read from dermatologists is to wash off peel-off masks instead of actually peeling them off your face, especially if you find that it's hard to peel off. And then the charcoal pore pudding. This is gonna be the big one for my oily skinned friends out there. So glycerin is the third ingredient, and then we have a bunch of oil absorbing ingredients, cornstarch, kaolin, and then I think the next one's called montmorillonite. I don't know, but it's another oil absorber. And then 12th is charcoal powder. So this one's gonna be great for oily skin. So if you are a person that is looking to kind of minimize your pores, clear out your pores, absorb excess oil, this is gonna be for you. Otherwise, skip it. Remember what I said about Miracle a minute ago? Well, we've got sort of Miracle, M-I-R-A-K-L-E cream by Better Skin Company. It's much less expensive than the other Miracle cream, and it's actually better, but this is gonna be a more hydrating product. So we've got shea butter, we've got the aloe leaf extract, a lot of antioxidants, some anti-inflammatory ingredients. It actually looks pretty good. Out of the two products that are offered for that brand, this is the one that I would say would be best. The Lava Magic though, I don't know about this because there really isn't much skincare in here. It's mostly pumice on your face. Pumice on your face. For me, that's gonna be a big old no. I do not wanna scrape my face with pumice. That freaks me out a lot. It just seems like that would be so harsh. Ooh. I don't want to scrub rocks on my face. I'm gonna pass on that one. Because really the only skincare in here is glycerin. That's gonna be a no. But the other stuff, the moisturizer looks good. Last week we had a toner that I was kind of like, meh. This toner actually looks a lot better, but I'm not sure how toning it's gonna be. It's gonna be more hydrating and skin soothing. It is mostly the rose water extract, and it's probably gonna be better more for dry, mature skin rather than oilier, younger skin. I told you, they loaded up the skincare. So much skincare, oh my goodness. All right, Meaningful Beauty Creme de Serum. So we have glycerin, number 3, and then a melon fruit extract, which is another one I haven't seen in skincare. Lots of vitamin A and vitamin C in this, which is fantastic. Antioxidant stuff, yes. Palm oil, which is another antioxidant. You've got hydrogenated vegetable oil, which sounds like something I don't want on my face, but it actually will help your skin to slow its water loss. We've got vitamin E, we've got sodium hyaluronate, which is a fantastic humectant. It's wonderful. Soluble collagen, I would ignore that one. Topical collagen, there's no evidence that it can actually get into your skin because the molecules are so big, so I would ignore that. But there are peptides in here which actually will help your collagen production, so that's good. Honestly, I think this one looks pretty good. And then finally on the third, we have the Tula Hydrating Day and Night Cream. And the big ingredient in here is squalane, which is a skin balancing ingredient. It's also an antibacterial, an antioxidant, and a moisturizer. It's a fantastic ingredient, and it's not the squalene, it's the squalane. So this is gonna be one that's gonna last a bit longer in your product. There's glycerin again. Man, companies love using glycerin. Hydrogenated vegetable oil, that PEG 100 stearate, so not on broken skin. And then there's a bunch of weird, like, milk ingredients. So there's lactose, milk protein, yogurt extract. There's not a lot of evidence behind that stuff. It may do something really good. It may do absolutely nothing, but it's in there. Hydrolyzed rice protein, actually, there's a good bit of evidence that helps with anti-aging concerns. Then there's more extracts and oils and things. I mean, it could do something, but I wouldn't invest my money in it. How are you doing? Are you doing okay? Are you making it? Because we're on April 4th. Tarte Quick dry matte lip paints and glossy lip paints. I don't like the matte regular lip paints. They're too dry for me. I can't take it. I don't like them. I know a lot of people like them. I don't like them. I personally prefer the glossy lip paints to the matte ones. The glossy ones are quite nice. They're not fantastic. I think for $10, they're very nice. I wouldn't pay $20 for them. Another Exuviance product, we have the Age Reverse Eye Contour. Lots of incredible ingredients in this. Unfortunately, they're all the way down at the bottom of the ingredient list, so I don't know if there are enough in there to really make any difference. We got lots of glycerin, lots of shea butter, and then PEG 100 stearate, not on broken skin. And then all the way down at 19, we finally get to the peptides, vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, sodium hyaluronate, caffeine. These are all really, really good things in an eye cream. They're just so far down. I don't know. It's possible for it to be amazing, but it may be too far down. We just don't know. Hidden makeup gem, Buxom eyeshadow palettes. I think a big reason why these Buxom eyeshadow palettes are not talked about, not purchased, is the price point. The price point at $40 for however many shadows you get, which is not a lot. I think it's like, what is it, 6, 8 shadows, something like that. It just seems like it's too much, but at a $20 price point, abso-stinkin-lutely. And what I love about the Buxom eye palettes is that hopefully they'll allow you to pick your shades to go in the palette. The way that it works, let me get one for you. Hold on a second. I always forget to reach for them because I'm always testing something new, and this is just something I don't think to reach for, but they're really, really good. So the way that it works is that you have this little tray here, and you pull out the shadows here, and then you can rearrange them. You can buy individual shadows. This is my favorite. This one's in La La Lavish. Oh, it's so pretty. So if you're traveling and you want to bring some shades and not others, you can switch them up. Definitely the $20 price point, they're great. So there's another one there, and then this one here is the last one that I own. There you go. So, I mean, they really are very, very good, and I highly recommend at $20. All right, we have IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream Moisturizing. Let's try that again. IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream Moisturizing Super Cream. They should put a little superhero on the container of this one. It's supposed to be for plumper, smoother, intensely hydrated skin. It absolutely may. So we've got glycerin, which is that humectant to pull the moisture in your skin. And then there's something called Biosaccharide Gum 1, which I was a little hesitant to even look that up because it just looked like it wasn't going to be important. But what it does is it binds the water within your skin and helps your skin to retain the moisture. And it can also function as an anti-irritant. And then there's some more skin soothing and hydrating ingredients in here. So this may be a yes. I'm actually surprised because usually at cosmetics, skincare, I'm like, but at $24, that might be a yes. One thing though that I do want to mention actually before we move on from the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream is that their niacinamide, which is a skin evening ingredient, is the 30th ingredient. And then after niacinamide, there's 67 other ingredients in there. 67! A lot of them look really good, but we're talking about like 1 drop of some of this stuff. And I just think that's insane. I think, I think as we get smarter as consumers, maybe companies like IT Cosmetics won't do things like that. Because it's just crazy to put almost 100 ingredients in a product. Like, how much really are we getting of those things? Really? Really IT Cosmetics, how much are we getting? That's what I'd like to know. April 5th, we start off with the Too Faced bronzers, which are very, very nice bronzers. You just have to find the tone that works right for you. And I feel like the pictures look pretty accurate to what they are in person. A lot of the Too Faced bronzers definitely run more warm, so keep that in mind. They're not really for contour, they're definitely for bronzing. But I really like them because they build slowly. It's not like a bam in your face, and they blend really, really nicely. So I definitely really like the Too Faced bronzers. If you're in the market for a bronzer, I think $15 is a great price for these. There's a really good Mario Badescu product coming up next. It's the vitamin C serum. Anything with vitamin C you never want to stock up on because it does tend to go bad within a year, even if you don't open it. So definitely be careful with that, especially if there's any light getting into it, even if you don't open it. Once it's exposed to light and air, the clock starts ticking. So be aware of that, any of this vitamin C stuff. But that being said, the third ingredient is the ascorbic acid, which is the vitamin C. And then we have skin soothing with the cucumber cucumber fruit extract, and then we've got ginseng root extract, which is great, sodium hyaluronate, collagen, whatever, aloe leaf juice. They're all really good ingredients. So, and there aren't a ton of ingredients in this product, which kind of made me happy to see that there weren't a ton of ingredients, because that means there's more of the good stuff. So if you're looking for anti-aging, skin soothing, this may be a great product for you. Another good one, see, I told you there was some good ones coming, the MAC Prep and Prime Skin. I was really impressed with the ingredients on this. It claims to even out skin redness and tone while adding radiance, improves the lay down and application of foundation or powder, and it's got the silicone very high up, so that's your laying down, you put your, it's like a primer, but it's got some skincare in there too, which is super cool. Number 7 ingredient is the green tea extract, which is awesome. Then there's 9 different other extracts in there. There's caffeine, there's vitamin E. This actually looks like a really nice product, so I'm actually kind of tempted to try this one, because this one looks pretty good, especially at $15.50. All right, are you still with me? You ready for the last day? We're on April 6th, which is my daughter's 11th birthday. We have the IT Cosmetics Superhero Elastic Stretch Volumizing Mascara and Superhero Liner. I've never tried the liner. I'm actually wearing the mascara today. I wore it for you today on purpose. I find that this mascara, when you first open it, you get a lot of length and no volume. But as it ages, you get more volume, but you also get a little more clumps in there, where it's not clumping the lashes together, but the product itself is kind of forms these little clumps that you kind of have to comb out. It's a little more work, but you do get more volume along with your length. And it's actually, I've grown to really like this mascara. There were times in the past where I was kind of like, because I was only getting a lot of length, but now that it's aged a bit, I actually quite like it. I definitely think it's worth 12 bucks. We've got one more skincare product. Can you handle it? Can you make it? If you made it, leave me a little cute emoji and say I made it. If you made it to this point, we have the Dermalogica Dynamic Skin Recovery Broad Spectrum SPF 50. Of course, it's got the sunblock in there. There is the one in there that is the one that's been banned in Hawaii, the octinoxate, I think is how you pronounce it. I always want to say octinoxate, but I think it's octinoxate. That's the one that has been banned in Hawaii for affecting the coral reefs. It's just not good for the environment. So if you don't like that, then you definitely don't want to purchase this. It has allantoin in it, which is skin soothing and skin conditioning. That's the 10th ingredient. That's our first really good skincare in here. Then we have soybean protein, which is protein and vitamin E, sodium hyaluronate, which is going to bring that moisture into your skin and hold it there. There's some antioxidants, some wound healing ingredients, some skin replenishing, skin soothing, and then there's squalane, which is going to do that balancing of your skin, and also antibacterial, moisturizer, all that good stuff. Lots of oils and extracts in here. It does look like a really nice product if there's enough of these ingredients in here. That's the thing, is that they're so far down, we don't know whether there's enough in here to really make an impact. 2 more makeup products. We have the Benefit Gimme Brow Volumizing Eyebrow Gel. I really like it a lot. They did reformulate it a bit. They had some issues with people using it as mascara. Don't do that. It's not meant for mascara. It's not meant for your eyes. It may irritate your eyes. It's only for use on the brows. And it is a very nice brow gel, especially at a $12 price point. Absolutely. The Lorac Pro 3 palette, I actually don't own that one. I own the 1 and the 2. I don't own the 3. I can't speak to it. I usually absolutely love their Pro formula though, so $22. Maybe go into the store and swatch it if you can, but I really like the Pro formula. I just can't speak to this particular one. And then finally, Benefit Brow Service is back with any $50 Benefit Cosmetics purchase. If you're already buying Benefit Cosmetics products, you're already buying $50, yeah, absolutely go for it. I don't think that it's worth spending $50 on their brow service, like even if you are getting products with it. I think that if you're gonna try their brow service, just try it. Don't let them trick you into buying $50 worth of Benefit just to get a $20-some brow service. You know what I'm saying? But it is a really nice brow service, like I said in a previous week. Every time I've gone there, I've had a wonderful experience. It's always very clean. The people are very pro. They do a wonderful, wonderful job every time I've gone there, and I've gone to a couple of different people. And it's a great experience. It is a little pricey for a brow service, but I think that it makes a difference that it's, so legit over there. Am I gonna start singing MC Hammer? Probably not. I probably shouldn't. I'll spare you. Am I too legit to quit? I won't do it. We made it! Yay! We made it! We made it through all 21 days of beauty. Oh my gosh. In the end, I hope that you just found this helpful. I am just so thankful that you all have enjoyed this. It's gotten more views than I expected, which shows that there's a lot of interest in this topic, and that makes me so happy that you've loved this little mini series on my channel for the 21 Days of Beauty. Thank you so much for watching. At this point though, this is the second part of this video, is that you, as a person that has tried some of these products, please leave your thoughts about these products down below. I haven't tried any of these skincare products that I've mentioned today. They're all just from looking at the ingredients. I can't really speak to them from personal experience, but maybe you can. Leave your thoughts of any of these products down below so that people can check it out and see what you think from actually experiencing them. And after you're reading, give that person a thumbs up if they helped you, or leave them a little thank you comment. A little bit goes a long way. Also hit the thumbs up on this video if you enjoyed it. And subscribe before you go. But before you go, YouTube is recommending another one of my videos for you right down there. I hope that you choose to watch that, and if not, that's fine too. Hopefully I'll see you in another video very, very soon, because you're subscribed to the channel, right? Right? If you're not, do it real quick, and then I will see you in a video very, very soon. Mad love to you. See you soon. Bye! Too legit to quit.